He goes, oh, well, you gotta go to a music store. No, I said, how old are you? I said, you sound like a young guy. And he goes, I'm 26. Oh, okay. I said, well, the cars back in the 70s and even 80s and even 90s, the high beam, low beam switch that's now on the steering wheel used to be on the floor next to the clutch. Or on the left-hand side of the brake. And that's what I need, the floor switch. He goes, well, we have switches. I said, no, I need a floor switch. I said, I'm working on a project. I need a floor switch. Well, what's the project? Listen. Do you have it or not? Never mind trying to help me. You can't help me unless you have what I'm asking for. I said, so, you know, that's all there is to it. If you don't know, that's fine. All right, thank you. So much for that. Now, the guy that I normally deal with at Advanced would probably go out of his way more so. I mean, this kid tried, I guess, but you got to have an idea what it is. And, you know, you kind of look at it and you say, wait a minute, if I was working at an auto house, an auto parts store, I'm sure that, well, unless I'm brand new at it, well, getting ready for the other day, I'm sure that somebody at one time or another wanted one of these switches and you had it. You got to know what the switch is. Anyway. Apparently not. So I called NAPA, and at least there, they have an idea what you're talking about. The problem being is, I didn't ask what the price is. He says he has one there. I said, fine. Now this switch that I've seen on the internet, at, you know, different, like Speedway, stuff like that, different shops like NAPA. They range anywhere from $6.99 to $12.99. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm prepared to pay the $12.99 if I have to, but I'm not by no means going to go higher than that, because then it's crazy. I'll just order it and wait. I mean, as much as I want to get it done today, because today and tomorrow they're talking, you know, high 30s. All right, high 30s, low 40s. The rest of the week they're talking low to mid 30s. I just noticed on that front of that, on the back of that car, his marker number is 956. Yes, and I paid more. It's there, it's in front of me. It was 16 bucks. You know what? But by the time I go nuts looking for it and driving around, let me pay the extra 3 or 4 bucks and get it. I'm done. So, Halleck's. Now, Halleck's been around a long time. My grandfather used to buy off of Halleck's. That sign is in a bad place. They used to be on Orange Street in the center of New Haven. I forgot the little street that they were in front of that was just a little one block street. I want to say something like, it's not Court Street, but anyway, my grandfather dealt with them for years. And, I mean, my grandmother was like, well, Clarence, I need a new sofa, or Clarence, I need a new this, or I need a new that. Yes, mother, he would say. And so he dealt with them for years. And, you know, it becomes a family thing. You know, now, where do I go? Well, I went to Alex. You know? And so on. So now, it's been a long time. You know, because then you start thinking, well, do I want to shop tradition or do I want to shop dollars and cents? Am I getting the same thing for the same money or better price? And if you are, well, there's no sense shopping tradition. You know, I mean, you're talking nickels and dimes is one thing. When you start talking hundreds, well, you know what? The hundred's better in my pocket than in their pocket. So, you know, that's what happens. But meanwhile, they opened up another place out in Westville. They took over an old church that was out there, and they made an outlet, so to speak. And then they opened up a scratch and dent in West Haven. So anything that had little scratches or dents, you know, minor stuff, you know, still came with a full warranty, just that it may have had a dent in the side or something. So depending on, you know, where it's going to go, you may not even see that dent. So it doesn't make a difference if you're going to save a couple $100, you know. And so then they opened that place. Well, what happened was the town of West Haven decides to sell and then go what do you call it there? Public domain type thing. And they took all that property next to the waterfront so that a developer can go in there. So everybody from First Avenue down to basically Water Street had gotten kicked out of their homes or businesses, and they all got torn down. And that's kind of what happened there. So they moved to Branford, and that's where they were, just there. Now Branford, being a stuck-up town that it is, doesn't deal well with scratch and dent stuff. You know, I mean, I don't know what their issues are. I personally, I don't care. With the scratch and dent, as long as it works and the dent's not going to be shown or I'm not going to see it, do I care? No. But meanwhile, they had to change it so there's no more scratch. Well, they have a small scratch and dent section in there now, but they made it an actual outlet, but not for all furniture, because they also have another location in Branford as well that they'll probably close down because they're opened up this one now. Now, they used to sell all kinds of furniture. They used to sell, you know, living room sets, bedroom sets, you know, credenzas, hutch, you know, you name it. They were able to furnish your house from top to bottom. They even had custom drapes and curtains and all that kind of stuff. So you name it, they take care of you. Well, they see. All right. Well, let me see. I stopped off at the firehouse this morning, and Joe and I met up with the chief. Because tomorrow we got to get out here to do that reef across America, and we got one more brief meeting in the morning with the rest of the guys, and then I came over here and had breakfast. I wish these people would stop being assholes and pay attention. She goes to take off, then she just decides to stop. But anyway, now I got there about 9:30 and it's now 12 o'clock. So I'm on my way back to the house. The wife is home today. Today's Monday. I believe it's December 10th and 2018. And like I say, it's about 12, maybe 12:05, somewhere in that neighborhood, around noontime. Nice day, but cold. It's not a day that I'd want to be working outside. It's cold. Is that Henry? No. Okay. That was Henry. I give him a ride. It's an old guy. Walks around. He's got to be 80 years old. And tries to get out every day. He goes down to the restaurant that we go to, or diner, or breakfast nuts, whatever you want to call it. And he's got a walker, and he walks down there. Usually every morning and has coffee, hangs out for about an hour, then walks back to his senior home. But being as cold as it is, I want him way over here, because he does wander around sometimes. He doesn't know when to stop. You know, he wanders away, and then when he's